behavior that I like that comes with reading, particularly books. You have a book in your hand, you start at page 1, and you go through the process of finishing a book. It does something to the imagination. It gets them thinking.
At Ecroft Academy, 2 students race to master their magic on and off the track. Will they be fast enough to save their school from evil forces? Epica, the Tree of Ecroft, available now.
What's up, USA track and field athletes? I had to focus on my own running, jumping, and throwing to become the best basketball player I hope I could be. And I'd love for you to take the time to check out my latest novel, Epica and the Tree of Ecroft, a track and field story about 2 kids, Prisha and Rovi, who come from different walks of life and meet at an elite sports school. They need to use their own emotional magic called grana to work together to overcome evil forces. This story depicts how people from different backgrounds can come together to overcome evil. Introducing Epica, the Tree of Ecroft, available on November 12th. Grana. Grana. Prisha. Prisha. Rovi. Rovi. Castle Aram. Castle Aram.
May your inspiration fly freely towards the boundless sky and a sea of ideas and lead you to wonders that never erase.
Granny Studios is an art studio that I've created that focuses on stories that deal with sports and fantasy and magic. And through those stories, we try to really connect with young readers and young viewers out there on the importance and life lessons that come from sports, like dealing with pressure, anxiety, working together as a group, communication, pressure that parents may put on you as well. So it's all about stories that center around magic, fantasy, and sports.
Guided by fear, led by thoughts, steered by confidence, may you never go astray. What is your favorite book to read during the holidays? If you could write a book about any sport, which sport would it be and why?
What's your definition of greatness?
I think the definition of greatness is to inspire the people next to you. My parents were great. Growing up, they instilled in me the importance of imagination, of curiosity. And understanding that, okay, if you want to accomplish something, I'm not just going to sit here and say, yes, you can do whatever you want. Yes, you can, but you have to also put in the work to get there. You grow up as a kid thinking that all things are possible if you put in the work to do it. You grow up having that fundamental belief. My father was really influential at a really critical time where I had a summer where I played basketball when I was like 10 or 11 years old. And here I come playing and I don't score 1 point the entire summer. scored not a free throw, nothing, not a lucky shot, not a breakaway layup, 0 points. And I remember crying about it and being upset about it. And my father just gave me a hug and said, listen, whether you score 0 or score 60, I'm gonna love you no matter what. That is the most important thing that you can say to a child. That gives me all the confidence in the world to fail. But to hell with that, I'm scoring 60. From there, I just went to work. And I stayed with it. I kept practicing.
We are here to celebrate greatness for 20 years. Excellence for 20 years. Kobe Bryant has never cheated the game. He has never cheated us as the fans. He's played through injuries. He's played hurt. And we have 5 championship banners to show for it.
And Van Horn. Now you got to get the same from Kerry King.
My family walks in. It's Vanessa and our daughters. And, I'm already, I've been crying and I had tears in my eyes. I don't think I was crying yet. I was more upset. Like this could be the end. In the locker room, on the court, around my teammates, I've always tried to be very strong and be invincible. Not be Clark Kent, but be Superman. And then family comes in, and now that is home. That's where you can be you. And I just let it go. I mean, I couldn't hold on to it anymore, And you don't, looking at my daughter's faces, I mean, they were genuinely afraid, right? They could feel something, they could feel the tension, but didn't really know exactly why. And as a parent, the first thing that comes to your mind is when you see your kids afraid, you want them to not be afraid, right? You want to give them strength, you want to give them courage, you want to reassure them. And the only way I could reassure them is by telling them, hey, daddy's okay. It's gonna be all right. It's a little setback, but we'll be fine, right? This is what we talk about all the time. You have a bump in the road, you fall, you get back up, and you go after it again, right? That's what we do.
What can I say? Mamba out.
The most important thing, I think, for players that come after me is to understand that these things are possible. Like you don't want to ever limit your imagination or limit what's possible because people may think you're crazy, right? But if us as athletes don't think that it's possible to do these things, how in the world can we? Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry I can't be with you tonight. However, I couldn't completely miss the chance to take a moment to share some thoughts with all of you. The lesson I cherish the most is how important it is to love what you do. If you love what you do and it's making you happy, all the hard work and perseverance will pay off. I once had a guidance counselor tell me that I shouldn't play basketball, that it would never amount to anything for me. His negativity towards me made me stronger. You can't stop people from trying to limit your dreams, but you can stop it from becoming a reality. Your dreams are up to you. I encourage you to always be curious, always seek out things you love, and always work hard once you find it. So with that, I'll let you carry on with your evening. Please know I'm thinking of you, supporting you, and encouraging you always. Peace. Have a good time. Enjoy life. And it's life is too short to get bogged down, to be discouraged, or you have to keep moving. You have to keep going. Put one foot in front of the other, smile, and just keep on rolling. And that's what really this camp is about.
What's your definition of greatness?
I think the definition of greatness is to inspire the people next to you. My parents were great. You know, growing up, they instilled in me the importance of imagination, of curiosity. And understanding that, okay, if you want to accomplish something, I'm not just going to sit here and say, yes, you can do whatever you want.
When I leave now, he's the older statesman.
Hey, man, what I'm on deck.
Kobe against LeBron. There's probably not too many more times we're going to be able to say that.
Y'all just trying to see him just trying to dunk on me. He gonna lay it up at the end. He's just trying to dunk on me, Craig.
I've always loved that quote. That's Mamba mentality. We don't quit, we don't cower, we don't run, we endure and conquer. So